Well, we're back, as you can tell.
New sponsor, folks.
New sponsor for this segment. The light is on it very bright. It's Dr.
Pepper strawberries and cream.
Yes.
Zero sugar.
Not to be confused with cream soda, but that's strawberries and cream.
Yeah. Both zero sugar. Yeah. Both delicious. Mm-hmm. Both great for mixing with Pinnacle whipped vodka. Another one of our heavy sponsors.
Heavy sponsors. Pinnacle whipped vodka, yeah.
You know, we've had a partnership for, what you said, 13 months?
I'd say so, roughly. 13.
And it's really a match made in heaven. Right. I mean, but okay, so something about strawberries and cream zero sugar. As a soda, just drinking it, not as good as the Dr. Pepper cream soda zero sugar. As a mixer, it might be a slight step above, just a slight.
All right, I'm going to reserve that for segment 3. I'm going to try
You're going to try it.
Because now he's going to force me to do it. So I'm going to do it. Twist my arm, by the way.
Cheers. I mean, you could just take a sip.
No. I'm getting a glass. If it's that fucking good, I don't want a sip.
Well, I mean, we want to hear your opinion.
I don't think a sip is going to do it. I think for you grizzled veterans out there,
still spitting.
You know it's a full. It's not a sip. I need a drink. I need a fucking drink. I drink the whole fucking drink, and then when I drank the whole fucking drink, then I'll assess the fucking drink, and I'll give you my opinion.
Talk about the flavor. It's the same fucking thing.
If it's the same thing, then why is it a tad better?
Because of the flavor. It's the same drink. Diet soda with Pinnacle vodka. We're not talking about a goddamn old-fashioned here. I gotta taste it to the bottom of the. Once the ice
I need to get the ice with the yes. I need to get the.
It's diet soda and cheap vodka.
It's diet fucking soda and $18 vodka.
Exactly.
Christ's sake.
We paid for a bathtub full of Pinnacle. How much you pay? $50. How do they make it taste like whipped cream? No clue.
This isn't Rounders, for crying out loud. This isn't fucking Ocean's 11 where he's sitting at the
fucking James Bond.
Casino Royale. Yeah, friend, I'll have the same. Keep the fruit.
I'll have my diet soda with vodka shaken, not stirred. Can I have a strawberries and cream with Pinnacle?
Actually,
throw a few olives in there.
Actually, it's a freestyle fry. We're never off topic on a freestyle fry. But I'll tell you this. The best description ever, I got to give it to him. No one ever says this, but you know what? You triggered something. And God bless you for doing it. That's why I love the man. Because I don't think, everybody talks about how great a James Bond Daniel Craig was. And they're right. He was the best. But his description of this drink in the very first Bond movie that he did, which was... it was what do they call it? It was in
a dirty martini, shaken not stirred.
No. He breaks the drink down. Oh. He literally goes, no, hold on. 2 shakes of Gilly, 1 shake of. He literally. I got
what?
This drink.
Did you just say 2 shakes of Gilly?
Gilded lily.
Oh, gilded lily.
Whatever he said. He said it so fast I couldn't quite make it out. But he goes, no. He literally goes down like 4 fucking alcohols in this drink. And then he tops it off with fucking with fruit or a slice of lime, whatever the fuck it is. And then all of a sudden the guy goes to leave the table, and then one guy at the table goes, "Hey, I'll have one of those too." And then he goes, and that third goes, "Hey, you know what?" And then he goes by, and the guy from the CIA, Felix Leiter, goes, "Your friend, I'll have one, but keep the fruit." And then the guy snaps. The guy he's trying to get. He goes, "Can we play some cards now?" Like the guy who's guilty.
This is a little segment we like to call "Movies with Migs."
Oh, dude, it's a great. You know what? You and I are gonna watch this scene. You're gonna laugh your balls off.
You know how many times you told me that you and I are gonna watch some kind of movie and we never do?
We will. We're gonna have a movie day.
You've been saying you've said this for 60 movies.
No.
Yes, you have.
Not even close.
20. At least 20.
20 might be right. 20 you might be there. It's close. I'd say it's
Rev! Can you run, son?
Anyway, segment
Flash
2.
23.
Segment 2. Now we wasted 4 minutes on Bond and this fucking
backside
drink. Backside Georgia. Like electric pin on the board.
Backside Georgia.
That's the gift that keeps on giving America. Anyway, segment 2 rather. IDD, for those who know, I don't disagree. That is the Redetta one, Tom Izzo, the highly questionable one. Obviously, it's a Freestyle Friday. And we are segment 2, NFL pick segment, week 10 coming up. You know, The conversation has begun of who, and again, this has literally been going on, like, of the 5 work days this week, ESPN probably did this 4 out of the fucking 5. It's on some segment. All right, who are the top 5 right now, and who's favored to go to the Super Bowl? I swear to God, I saw this on 4 different fucking segments this week.
So don't tell me we're going to do it.
And no, we're not going to do it. Because everybody's done it. They've beaten it to death. My original pick was Cincinnati, San Francisco for the Super Bowl. I forget what yours was. But I still stand by that pick.
I don't remember picking.
We did. We picked it in the week 1. We both made a pick. Cincinnati,
Did
San
I say
Fran.
Eagles?
I think you had Eagles. I don't know if you had Eagles, Ravens, or Eagles, Chiefs.
I don't know if I would have picked the same as last year.
It's looking possible right now. If you saw what Kansas City did, talk about defense. Has any defense done? Even Philly's defense didn't do that. If you think about it, they had 0 points midway through the third quarter of that game. So look, anyway, we're going to go through the pick segment. I picked up some games. We didn't have great weeks. I went 8-6. He had his worst week maybe ever, and 5-9. I doubt he'll do that again. But I'm 3 back currently as it stands. He's 81-52, which is still fucking ridiculous. Okay, and I'm 78-55,
which is still ridiculous.
Very, very good, but not ridiculous. He's in the. I'm in the very good. He's in the ridiculous.
You're still 23 games over.
Dude, no. I'm 26 games over.
Okay.
You're 29. You're in the ridiculous category.
It's a 3-game difference.
I'm not in the ridiculous because you made one bad pick, which I did the week before. So tit for tat. Okay, so we're even. Funny thing, the same fucking team I think was involved. So the Chargers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
right.
the same fucking team was involved. I picked against him last week.
And I said, why would you do that?
And then he does it this week.
I freaking busted his balls.
Which doesn't that make it worse, America? Because he's like, why would you pick against them? And then he does it the very next week with a team that doesn't have a quarterback. Because that was his reason for picking them the last week.
Yeah. Made no sense.
Made no sense. But look,
that's why I felt like those last 3 games, I didn't pick them all because I felt the best about
the Dallas-Philly game was a coin flip game.
I know, but
the Buffalo-Cincinnati game was a coin flip game. Look at where these games were. They were coin flips. Dallas should have won. Dallas should have won. Well, if we're being honest, and look, Pete, I'm going to say this.
How many times Dallas people say that?
But I'm going to say this. It wasn't Dak's fault. Dak did pretty much everything he could to win that game. Yeah. This was not on him.
Who would you put it on?
The coach. Because if you look at the mistakes that team made down the stretch, that's coaching. 1-on-1, all of it.
You mean like the
false starts, the penalty? You're on the 6 fucking yard line, man. You can't be fucking. The mistakes they were making at that point were preseason shit. Yeah. And this is week 9, and this is your ride. This is the team you can't get over the hump against.
This is New England Patriots.
And you're right there. Shit. It's New England Patriots shit now. There you go, Bill. And by the way, it wasn't me tonight, America. It wasn't me.
Well, I mean,
it wasn't me.
When you basically lose a game because your end lines up in the neutral zone, my
Special
God.
teams play. I don't know. Why do we got to do that?
I'm sorry.
Why?
I've been in a bad mood.
Bring it down. Just bring us all down. Why don't
What else can I do?
You had us off to a good start with the cream soda. I mean, the strawberry cream. We were on a good roll.
Folks,
there.
I'm sorry.
We were talking about Bond and the drink. It was going so well.
I've been a waste of space all day.
No, you haven't. But it was just like, why are you going there? And you're 81-52. That's something to be happy about. He drops another shot.
It was only a half.
That's all right. There was a full one earlier, wasn't there? Oh, you were catching up.
Well, no, I already
put
did
the full
a
one
shot
in
and a
there.
half.
So is ready.
And then before I added the second half of the soda, I wanted that.
So now he's got 2 shots in there. Okay. Well, there you go. All
right. Let's do some picks.
Hey, let's do some picks. All right. So we're gonna.
So last night we both would have picked.
We both would have picked Chicago, and because fucking Carolina's hapless. And by the way, this is all. You know what's funny? And this is twice today. This got said. And I'm just going to say it again. Just take out the name and put in Mac Jones. Because they said it about Fields in Chicago. You should have heard him talking about Fields. That motherfucker should never play again. Fake an injury. Stephen A. Smith was saying fake an injury.
Fields?
Justin Fields, don't play again. Get out of there. Get out of there. They've set him up to fail from day 1. He's in year 3, just like Jones is. He's like, they do nothing. Go to an organization where they care about their quarterback. Literally take out him and put in Mac Jones. And then they were talking about Bryce Young. And going how he has no shot. No shot. They're just hoping he doesn't get hurt. He has no shot. They're like, God, the offseason, they better do it. And Dan Orlovsky, God love Dan Orlovsky. If I'm the kid, this whole offseason is devoted to the quarterback. Build around this kid. Everything you do.
Carolina?
Yes, everything, and they're right. Everything you do is about that kid. Offensive line.
They traded so much to get him.
They did. So fine. So now invest in him.
Do they have the pick? Did they give up any picks this year for him?
Chicago owns that pick. Think about this. Chicago's going to have 2 top 5 picks, I think. That's just fucking ridiculous.
Is it a swap?
No. Oh, it wasn't a swap.
So they don't have their first round pick.
They got their pick.
Yikes.
But if I'm Carolina, look, the NFL draft has players everywhere. If I'm them, it's offensive line and it's receivers through free agency. Okay, just like what the Patriots should be doing. Offensive line and free agency. And again, they're going to be picking high. Well, they're not going to be. The Patriots are going to be picking high enough to get maybe Marvin Harrison Jr., which they better fucking do if they're there. I'll fucking kill them if they don't. But anyway,
no way they draft a first-round receiver.
If Bill's gone,
okay, that's different.
And there's a very good chance Bill may be gone. In fact, if he loses this weekend,
no way.
I don't know. There's some smoke there from reliable sources. Ben Volen among them.
Okay. Reliable sources on high?
No, I'm saying Patriot.
On low?
No, on high.
On high.
On high.
All right, next game.
So anyway, we're going to week 10.
Bears.
So we got that one. So all right,
pick.
first game. This is going to be quick. Colts, Patriots, Colts.
Yeah.
Blowout. I hope it's a blowout. I hope it's 55 to nothing.
Blowout. You think?
J.C. Jackson there didn't make the trip. Cornerback.
They were talking about.
Now look, the Colts give up a lot of points, but they don't have the weapons to exploit that.
Colts also score a good amount of points.
They do. The Pats' defense, I think, is better than most. They'll stay in it for a while. If we're being honest, the Pats will be in this game for a while because their defense is still good. But at the end of the day, they're not going to score enough points to win. They're just not because they don't know how to deploy what they have, how to use it. So I will say this. They have been targeting Demario Douglas more. That is a good sign. But at the end of the day,
10 targets last week?
Yeah. And he was good. I'm saying, but at the end of the day, they can't run the football. They're 28th in the league in rushing.
That's bad.
If you don't, and again,
and they're not good at protecting the quarterback either. That's the worst.
If the damn information by the NFL, by the way, I got a bone to pick with somebody in the NFL Sky Department who rated their offensive line in the top 6 when the season started because they were like, well, they're going to be able to run the football. That was how I based my prediction, especially if they didn't get to DeAndre Hopkins. They can't run the ball at all. No. They haven't had. I think they've had one game this year where they've rushed for 100 yards. I think they've had one.
They stink.
That's fucking ridiculous. And you don't have a number 1 receiver on top of it?
They can't throw either, yeah.
They can't. How the fuck is... I swear to God, it's like if I'm Mac Jones, after this weekend, I'm faking a fucking injury. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. All that's going to happen is he's going to get hurt. That's all that's left to happen is he's going to get hurt. And by the way, his stock is dwindling by the day because every time he loses, some fucking dickhead forgets all this shit and blames him. But Bryce Young gets a pass, and Justin Fields, who came out in the same draft he did, and he's had a better career than Justin Fields at this point, but he's getting a fucking pass, and he's drafted higher. Fuck all you fucking Patriot analysts. Whenever you have everybody outside of England's going, well, Justin Fields is get the hell out of there. Well, Mac, it's the same shit. Same fucking shit. Anyway, Colts in a fucking route. Moving on. Okay? Fucking moving on. Next one. This one. This might be the game I'm most excited about.
Where are we at?
Texans-Bengals. C.J. Stroud, America. I might add, Rookie of the Year to be C.J. Stroud. Barring an injury.
You're not picking them.
I didn't say I was. I'm saying this is the game I'm most looking forward to. This is going to be a great game. Okay, at the Bengals, Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow again. They've won 4 in a row, and look at the 4 teams they've beaten. Buffalo, San Francisco on the road. I mean, they got some wins. This game, now here's the thing. Jamar Chase is questionable.
T. Higgins is out.
Yeah, he's out. This is the thing.
See, but that's not where I see this game hinging.
That's if Jamar Chase doesn't play, you're down to Boyd.
That's true.
What are you talking about? This game could totally hinge on that.
No, but I see Cincy's defense giving Stroud problems. I like that defensive coordinator. What's his name? Amarillo? Lou?
This whole game hinges on Jamar Chase. If he doesn't play,
You think Cincy loses?
yep. If he doesn't play, you can't lose both of them.
Does hurt.
You can't lose both of them. You're not going to beat that team with just Boyd. You're not
That team
watching.
lost to Carolina. Are you kidding me?
They also won in Jacksonville.
So, you can beat that team.
They're
With
not
a
the only-
shit team.
I'm saying
Carolina beat
This
them.
whole game hinges on Jamar Chase.
I think it's Cincy's D.
Houston's D isn't bad either. And they lost to Carolina early. They've been better late.
No, they lost to Carolina 2 weeks ago. They lost to them like 13-12 or some
It was
shit.
15-13.
It was the week before last. Either way, who cares? We're both picking the Bengals.
Yeah, we are. Because I think Chase is going to play.
What's the next one?
Saints Vikings. They're both 5-4.
That's a tough game.
That's
to
a
pick.
dawning. It's in Minnesota.
The Cinderella saying pick Dobbs, but
That Saints D is for real.
I know.
That's the thing. And he's
But that
who's the
Saints-
quarterback? Is
it's
Carr
Dobbs.
back?
Yeah, Cobbs has been
Carr's
back.
back, right?
But he's not having a great year.
They're 5-4.
He's not having a great year.
No, but this is a defense he could get right on. That D stinks. The Vikings defense is not
It
good.
hasn't been that bad this year.
So you're
It's
picking
not
the
great.
you picking the Vikings?
I didn't say that. Yeah, I mean, 2 weeks in a row with a quarterback that's only been there for a week, I don't see it.
I think the Saints
Yeah.
are going to win this game. I think the Saints are for real. Next one, Packers Steelers.
That's a hard game to pick.
Yeah, because I don't know how Pittsburgh's 5-3.
They both stink.
Pittsburgh. I'll tell you what. This might be Mike Tomlin's best coaching job. ever.
Pittsburgh's better than them.
They are.
Yeah.
They are on paper, but it's just I can't understand how a team with that many weapons can't figure it out. They got weapons. The two receivers are studs. The running backs are stud. How can you not? I don't. And by the way, Harris had a good game last week. He did. He had a touchdown. He had fantasy. He had 15. He was good. He had a
For
good
the
week.
first time in forever.
They got. And by the way, the other running back, the kid who backs him up, is good.
Get on one.
Yeah, he's a stud. They got Pittsburgh has weapons. Pittsburgh has weapons I wish the Patriots had. Let's put it that way. So the game is in Pittsburgh. I'm going with the Steelers because they've beaten teams better than this with smoke and mirrors, and they're at home.
Yeah.
I'm going with Pittsburgh. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Tennessee, Tampa Bay. Both 3-5.
I'm so
Tampa
annoyed.
Bay has come on
I'm so
hard
annoyed at
times.
Tampa.
They're annoying. They actually should be better than their record, believe it or not. And by the way, the quarterback has played well. Their defense has
The
failed them.
game they lost last week
The
to CJ
defense
Stroud,
failed
my
them.
God.
The defense failed them badly.
500 yards to a rookie.
Yeah, and 5 touchdown passes.
CJ Stroud has had a great year.
He has.
He should not have been able to do that to Tampa.
Not to that defense.
No.
They were healthy. No way. The game's in Tampa.
My
This is the
God.
thing. I mean, this is the thing. It's in Tampa. I can't see Tampa doing this 2 weeks in a row. I mean, if
I'm
we're
sorry,
being
Tampa who? Tampa
Tennessee.
back-to-back rookie quarterbacks. If they get fucked twice in a row by a rookie
At
quarterback.
home, they need this game.
Yeah.
Tampa's desperate. They have to win this game. They go 3-6. He's going to get fired. I'll tell you that right now.
Did Will Levis have a tough game last week?
He came back to earth. It was in Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's right.
He threw that pick.
He didn't have a terrible game, but it wasn't good.
It wasn't good. It was that. I'd say it was that. But again,
It was rookie worthy.
I think Tampa's defense is better than Pittsburgh's. And I will tell you this: after the way they
Last
got,
weekend.
after the way they got shellacked, I can't believe that's going to happen 2 weeks in a row to them. So
All right,
I'm going
so
to go.
we're both going with Tampa.
We're going with Tampa there. This one, I'll tell you, these sneaky 49ers at the Jaguars.
49ers need that fucking
They
game.
need this. They've lost 3 in a row.
And they're getting
Jacksonville
Debo
has been playing better.
49ers getting Debo back?
I don't know.
Here's the big one.
I don't know.
Trent Williams.
Is Trent Williams back?
He might not be. And I think that's hurting them worse than Debo.
But I don't get it though.
Because Purdy's finally starting to feel heat.
Well,
Trent Williams is the
but
best
you
left
still
tackle in
got
football.
those 3 studs out there.
Right, but if you-
McCaffrey.
I know, but if you start to hear footsteps,
These are McCaffrey's an MVP candidate for Christ's sakes. Kittle's is a Pro Bowl tight end. He's probably the second best tight end in the league behind Kelsey.
but usually Purdy never gets touched.
And Ayuk is a stud.
Usually Purdy never gets touched. And Trent Williams must be the biggest part of that.
How is Jacksonville's defense?
I think it's middle of the road. I don't really know the
I
numbers.
haven't really heard anyone mention Jacksonville's defense all year long.
I heard
now, they're
Orlovsky
6-2.
was talking about it today.
Was he?
He was saying that they have a lot of length at linebacker.
Okay.
So quarterbacks who have struggled have tried to throw over the linebackers into like that second level.
Okay.
And the ball sails to the corners. And he said Purdy likes to do that a lot. Likes to throw the ball over the linebackers. But because Jacksonville has a lot of length at the linebacker position, QBs are leaving the ball up and they're intercepting those balls in the secondary.
I mean, if we look at...
I'm the Niners. I'm going Niners. They fucked me against the Bengals, but I'm...
Jacksonville's defense...
Yeah. Is it 12 or is it higher?
They're 22nd in the league.
Really?
They're not good.
That's not even middle of the road.
They're not good. But then you look at their offense, and
They're not that good either. They're better than 22nd.
15th. They're 6-2. Is that the schedule?
Well, I mean, they beat Buffalo. Now that was across
Across
that
the
was when
pond.
they got to stay
They were there
2
for
weeks.
that was the
Yeah.
second game for them.
That was not fair.
No, it wasn't fair. They lost to Houston, who's good. Their 2 losses are Houston and Kansas City. I can't fault them for either of those.
What are their 6 wins?
I mean, well, they beat Buffalo.
They won 2
If I look
in
at
England.
their,
So they beat Atlanta and Buffalo in
they
England.
beat the Colts. They beat the Falcons 23-7. They beat the Colts. They beat the Saints. They beat the Steelers.
All right, so it's not terrible wins. I mean, those are decent
those
wins.
are decent wins.
All those teams have beaten.
They swept the Colts. They beat the Colts twice.
Oh, they already got them twice.
Buffalo, Atlanta was good. Saints 5-4.
I got to go Niners here.
Pittsburgh's 5-3.
Who do you like? I'm going.
Well, the Niners have lost 3 in a row. I can't see them losing 4.
That team should not.
There's no way that team.
Shouldn't have a 4-game losing
Look, at this to me is a coin flip game. Only because the Niners have lost 3 in a row. I'm going with the Niners. I think if the Niners had won last week, I probably would pick Jacksonville. The Niners are the desperate team here. Jacksonville has a comfortable lead in the South, at least 2-game lead over Houston anyway. If they can drop a game, it won't kill them. Niners have to win this game. They do. They're looking up at Seattle.
LeBron's
right
back in the game.
LeBron's tough.
Good job, LeBron. All right,
tough.
next one. That is an interesting game. I might
Injury
be,
updates on Deebo Samuel.
I might be a little more interested in that game than the Bengals game.
I get why.
But they're similar. They're similar.
Well, the next game, Browns Ravens.
Good game.
This could be the game of the week. This could be the game.
I'm going Ravens.
The Ravens are at home.
Something's up with Deshaun Watson.
Well, the Browns are also missing 3/5 of their offensive line.
Are they?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Last week, I guess.
Really?
As of Friday, 3 of them haven't practiced.
Against Arizona?
2 starters and the number 1 backup. 2 starters and the number 1 backup against a defense which is ranked, I think, 3rd in the league.
Yeah.
And it's in Baltimore.
Right. And Deshaun has not been great. I think he was actually pretty good at the most recent game. Didn't you say
He
that?
was last game, his numbers were good.
Right, yeah.
The game before that when he played, he was good.
He was good.
So he's had 2 good games in a row, but he hadn't seen a team like this.
Yeah.
He hadn't seen a defense like this. And again, he's missing 2 starters on the offensive line.
nice move.
He still has Amari Cooper. He still has Kareem Hunt. But he's going to, for them to win this game, he's going to have to be what he was in Houston. Because that's the only way they're winning this game. Because that guy can actually overcome 2 linemen because he's mobile. He runs around like Lamar. That dude.
They already played once this year, didn't they?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I can't. I thought they had, but
I can find out. It's a good question. They might have. Hold on, they might.
I want to say Baltimore beat them, but maybe I'm just
look,
imagining shit.
Baltimore's. Here's the other thing. Baltimore's offense is getting scary.
Yeah.
It's scary.
I think it's only clicked on all cylinders one game.
That's the thing. You look at that team, you're like, God, if they could just, and it's not, the personnel's all there. It's all there. It's like, Jesus
But
Christ.
see,
they could be.
The part that makes it scary is like they've had games where you looked at the offense and said, man, why couldn't you do more? And they ran for almost 300 yards.
Yeah.
Like, they can run, they can pass the ball, the quarterback can run or pass. I got to go Ravens there.
They lost at home to Baltimore in Week 4 with a backup quarterback. Backup quarterback. Sean didn't play in that game. They lost 28-3.
With PJ Walker?
Yeah, whoever he was. So they were 2-2.
He actually played okay for them.
Yeah, he's not Deshaun.
No, I'm not saying that,
but
he got them a couple wins.
He would need an offense. Look, Cleveland's defense, to me, is fuck the stats. That's the best defense I've seen all year. When they're on their game, what they did to the 49ers, they did when the 49ers were at full strength, what they did to them. Okay, and nobody's done that to the Niners at full strength. Nobody. So I would say I'm going to go with Baltimore because it's in Baltimore, and that line is beat up. Cleveland's line is beat up. That's the problem. It's going to be close because it's going to be a low-scoring game because both these defenses are elite. These defenses are elite. Okay, so this is going to be close. I'll be shocked if either team gets above 21 points.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of those 17-10, something like that.
Dude, you know what I forgot about the Niners game?
What?
Chase Young.
Yeah,
it'll be his first game.
He's back. Yeah, he's there
on the Niners.
He's there.
Yep. If you are Trevor Lawrence, be careful.
Be careful.
All right. What's the next game after Baltimore?
This is a laugher. Falcons, Cardinals. Now, the quarterback there is coming back for the Cardinals.
Oh, it's Kyler.
Yeah, Kyler's back, and it's in Arizona.
I'm going Arizona.
It's in Arizona.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And my God, the Falcons coach, dear God.
Yeah, he got a lot of flack this week, and deservedly so, I might add, because they should be better.
The game they lost to the Commanders was on him.
Yeah, I agree. I'll tell you, with that game in Arizona, and with Kyler Murray coming back and has a lot to prove.
A lot of juice there.
Yeah, and they got Marquise Brown. And who's that?
And if James Conner's coming back this weekend,
I think he's playing too.
They have a better team, actually.
They do, if they're healthy. Yeah. So I agree.
That coach has had Arizona afloat.
Yeah.
And they really don't have a ton out there.
Yeah,
so.
I agree.
Cardinals.
On that one, Cardinals in Arizona with him coming back, Kyler Murray. Yeah. Next one. This one just got very interesting. Detroit at L.A. Chargers. Chargers have quietly won 2 in a row. And by the way, they won them convincingly, I might add. Jets have an elite defense. They pasted them in New York.
They did not paste them.
27-6? That's not a pasting on the road?
No.
You're the road team and you do that?
It wasn't a pasting.
3 touchdowns is a pasting when you're the road team. If the road team comes in and beats you by 3 on your field and you're...
They didn't score 3.
They 27-6.
There was... Hold on a second. There was a punt return, wasn't there? There was a punt return for a touchdown.
Uh-huh.
So that brings it down to 20-6.
Okay.
And your offense sucks.
I
think they only scored 14 points.
The Lions' offense is nasty.
Because there was there a defensive score?
I know there was a punt return. I don't know if it was a defensive score also. He stunk up the joint. What's his name?
Yeah.
He stunk up the joint, which I said he was.
Their offense only had 194 yards total.
Yeah.
They did not pace that defense.
They pasted the team, I said.
They didn't.
Not the defense. 27-6 is a pasting. How you get to that score, I don't care. If you win by 3 touchdowns on the road against a team that's freaking...
You said they pasted that defense.
No, I said they pasted that team.
No, you said they pasted that
I want to roll back this tape.
You said they have a top 5 defense and the Chargers pasted them.
They pasted them. The team, though, is what I said.
Come on, the Jets are fucking pathetic. The Jets barely beat the Giants when they had -9 yards passing.
The Jets beat Buffalo.
They're not the same Jets.
The Jets should have beat Kansas City, for Christ's sakes.
The Jets...
That's like Kansas City by 2 points.
The Jets have been neutered.
Oh, that's why they're 4-4.
Their heart has been ripped from them.
They're 4-4. They're not out of it at all.
I know, they're tough.
Their heart has been ripped out of them at all. Their heart's their defense. That thing ain't getting ripped out.
Yeah, but just seeing Zach Wilson go to... I think it's demoralizing.
So you're picking the Lions.
Where is it?
It's in California.
Yeah, I'm going with the Lions.
Yeah. Giants, Cowboys.
Who are you going with?
I'm going with the Lions. Giants, Cowboys.
So again, we're picking against the Chargers. We have time to reverse this.
We do. We have another segment.
But remember, so the past 2 weeks, you picked the Bears over the Chargers and lost. Last week, I picked the Jets over the Chargers and lost. This time, it's a good team.
This time, it's a team that has an offense that can match them.
And a defense who can play well.
I'm saying their offense can match them point for point. The Lions have a better offense, if we're being honest.
And Montgomery's coming back.
Yeah. I'm saying the Lions have a better offense. The Lions have a better coach. This fucking guy should have been fired. Again, that Jets win probably saved his job. But don't get me wrong, they lose this week at home to the Lions, they might be on the hot seat again. Next game, Giants, Cowboys in Dallas. This is
Giants there.
This is worse than this is awful.
I'm going Giants there.
Okay. No, you're not. You're full of shit. Commanders at Seahawks. I gotta go with the Seahawks here. They're just not. They're better coached team than the Patriots. There you have it, America. Pete Carroll is officially a better coach right now than Bill Belichick. That's how far they have fallen. The guy that
Ron Rivera might be.
The guy that gift wrapped a Super Bowl to them is now better than the coach.
Ron Rivera
might be
out-coached
Bill
Belichick in an NFL football game.
And he doesn't think Bill might get fired if they lose in Germany this week. I got news for you.
Wow.
And by the way, the Patriots hate. The Patriots ownership hates the Colts ownership because Bill Polian cried about the fucking. That's when the rules changed.
And Jim Irsay's a douche.
He's a bigger douche than Bill Polian. But of course they work together because douchebaggery loves company.
All right, what's the next game?
Jets Raiders.
Oh my God!
It's in Vegas. Fireman Ed was on the plane, by the way. Fireman Ed has made the trip.
Ed.
Talk about a moron. Fireman Ed.
Fireman Ed was a Dolphin fan.
Fireman Ed.
Do you know he was a Dolphin?
Yeah, he's a donkey. Fireman Ed is a disgrace to firefighters the world over.
I will say
I
this,
would be
though.
ashamed to say I was a firefighter.
One time I saw the Redskins play the Jets in D.C.
I might tell people I did something else for a living if Fireman Ed came up and I was a fireman. That's how embarrassing he is.
He's not a real fireman.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he was.
But here's the thing. So I went to a Skins game against the Jets in D.C. one time with my friend and his in-laws who were Jets fans. Yeah. And Fireman Ed was there. And the Jets were winning. And he did one of those. He does the, when he stirs the crowd up, he gets them up.
I think he's the one who started the J-E-T. I think he started that.
No, but I'm saying, when in an opponent's stadium, when you can get 40% of the crowd to do the Jets, it was impressive.
Fireman Ed is a donkey.
As corny as he seems, I liked it.
Look, the chant almost sounds cool, but then it's the Jets.
It annoys me to pick the Raiders
Jets.
because they basically teabagged the Giants for 60 minutes last week. But, it's Antonio Pierce, who he was our starting middle linebacker when we beat the Pats, who were 18-0. He was the one in postgame that said 18-1, write that down.
Yeah.
Not to rub it in, Arjun. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Too late.
But I like Antonio Pierce.
Too late.
And I did you hear? We didn't talk about this. I think I sent you this. But apparently, at some point this year, while they were speaking to the team, Antonio Pierce said,
I'm not trying to rub it in, RJ. Now I'm just deliberately throwing salt in the wound.
No. This year, while Antonio Pierce was an assistant coach, a linebackers coach, I don't know what the fuck. Oh, man. Bradley Beal just made this guy Wood look
Bradley
silly.
Beal is an all-star.
He's nasty.
He's filthy. Offensively, he's filthy.
Okay, so Antonio Pierce was addressing the Raiders. This was when McDaniels was still coaching like a month ago. And Antonio Pierce said to the team, like, hey, you have to have the swag to feel like you can beat anybody. He was like, when I was on the Giants and we beat the Patriots, that's how we felt. Josh McDaniels pulls him aside afterwards and says, don't talk about the Patriots. What a fucking pansy. Don't talk about my teammates. He's trying to motivate your team that you apparently cannot motivate.
Well, their mistake was getting rid of Derek Carr because he was the soul of that team. That's why Devontae Adams came there. Who's your best player, I might add.
Well,
So you pissed off your best player, who's an offensive guy, and here's where McDaniels really screwed up. If he went there to play with Derek Carr, don't get rid of Derek Carr, dumbass. Fix your defense.
are you going with the Jets?
I don't know. This has
Been a little quiet over there.
It's in Vegas, and the fact that Fireman Ed made the trip just makes me want to pick the Raiders even more. But this clown, fucking coach, they're smoking cigars in the locker room after they beat the Giants. See, that's where you lose me. And that clown was very much on board with it. I'm like, you just beat the worst team in the NFC, and you're lighting up cigars like you won the fucking Super Bowl? Don't you have a ring on your finger? Like, talk about, this is my problem with him. He talks about knocking off the O's, the greatest football team ever, and they're lighting up cigars for beating the fucking Giants without their number one quarterback at home. And you're lighting up cigars? What a fucking donkey you are.
Good point.
You're a donkey. You're a fucking donkey.
So pick the Jets.
And the thing is, no, because the fucking
Jets.
Fireman Ed's a donkey. It's donkey on donkey. You know what? I'm going to reserve this pick because you know what? I need to talk to Yoda and Jobu and Betty about this pick before I make it because honestly, I don't know. It's donkey on donkey at this point. I'm just on the fence. He's picking the Raiders.
I'm picking the Raiders, I think. I mean, I picked the Jets last week. That made me look bad.
I don't know who the bigger donkey is.
I mean, the Chargers are better than the Raiders, obviously.
I don't know who the bigger donkey is right at this point. Fireman Ed or this fucking
Fireman Ed.
You lighting up cigars in the locker room after you beat the Giants?
Antonio Pierce didn't do that.
No, but he was very much okay with it.
Yeah, it is kind of corny.
I'd have been like, all right, look, we won the game. We beat the Giants. You're not going to the Super Bowl.
But what about? You didn't make a playoff. Look at him. He freaking chokes this dude.
Yeah, he did.
Oh damn, that was a nice finish.
It did go in.
But I don't know. Is he trying to just like turn things around more positively for them? Because it seems like they were kind of getting dragged through it. Like everybody was unhappy. Their coach gets fired.
They wanted him fired. They wanted him gone.
Right.
Crosby, Adams, these people. This is not a secret.
Right. But so is it more like, hey, let's just change the vibe? It's not like we're smoking cigars thinking we won the Super Bowl, but let's change the vibe in here. Let's stop acting like
You can be
losers.
happy after a win. I'm not saying they should be happy. It's hard to win in the NFL. That's not my point. You don't start lighting up fucking cigars. You light up a cigar when you win a championship.
No.
Yeah. You light up a cigar.
You light a cigar on a fucking Thursday night.
I'm not. That's you and me. All right, let's put it this way. I had 2 sales today at work. I had a win. Did I smoke a cigar? No. 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 Okay? It wasn't like I got that thing that got me the fucking big bonus or I got a promotion. Then you light a fucking cigar at work. Okay?
We smoke more cigars.
Beating the fucking Giants at home when they had their 3rd-string quarterback, to your point, is not a cigar-lighting moment. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm not saying you can't be happy.
I completely agree with that.
I'm not saying you shouldn't be happy. I'm saying keep it in its proper perspective.
I just don't know that they were smoking Super Bowl cigars. No, the cigars didn't even look that nice.
I don't know what the point is. They look like they won the pennant.
Yeah, well.
The only thing missing was the goggles for the fucking champagne.
What are you going with?
I don't know. I didn't talk to Jobu and fucking Yoda and Betty. That's the last game. Oh no, there's the Monday night debacle.
That's the fact that the Jets.
Denver at Buffalo.
The fact that the Jets are Monday, Sunday night back.
That's the Sunday night game. That's terrible.
God.
How about this one? Denver at Buffalo. The only reason this game is a question is what is Josh Allen going to do? Which Josh Allen is going to show up America? Okay. That's the only reason.
Josh Allen. If you allow Sean Fucker Payton. I'm done with you.
If you allow Denver of all teams to come in there and beat you,
then I'm not picking you.
If I'm Buffalo, I'm putting him on the trading block. Yes, I am.
You'd kill for Josh Allen.
Not without any weapons, I wouldn't. He's got weapons there, and look what he's done. No. Josh Allen has proven nothing to me.
Okay, Josh Allen's good.
He's not great.
He's better than Mac Jones.
No, I don't know that he is that.
Yes, he is.
Really? Mac Jones beat him this year. With a bunch of shit. With a bunch of dog shit, I might add.
Right.
And unlike the Jets game,
Zach Wilson beat him too.
Yeah, but he threw 4 picks.
Is Zach Wilson better than him?
But he threw 4 picks.
Is Zach Wilson better than him?
Listen, he threw 4
Is Zach Wilson better than him?
No. But he threw.
There's Mac Jones.
Mac Jones did. He didn't throw 4 picks against the Patriots. Mac Jones beat him. Zach Wilson didn't beat him. The Jets defense beat him. That's my point. He had 4 turnovers against the Jets. He had 1 against the Patriots. 1. Okay. So
Mac Jones
outplayed him. Look at the numbers. Mac Jones outplayed him. Mac Jones has outplayed him head-to-head. He's outplayed the guy from Philly head-to-head. Okay? Mac Jones is not a scrub.
The guy from Philly?
The guy.
Jalen Hurts?
That guy.
You don't say his name?
The guy. The guy has got a shit ton of weapons. And
Bill
win
Belichick?
Belichick.
Oh, the quarterback from Philly looks very good. Could I have another strawberry?
We're going to have a strawberry. We'll take a break. Segment 3 coming up. 2 sets of Tommy and the Giggle Smoke Guarantee. College football, not going to want to miss it. It is a Freestyle Friday, America.
It's a fucking Friday.
That too. And we'll be right back. Also, updates on the NBA. Celtics with a big win tonight. We will go over that as well.
Shout out to Shania Bumbuke.
Why not?
Well,
is she wearing pink tonight?
She is.
She's wearing pink, America.
Neon
pink.
She's the best NBA host on the network.
Segment 3 coming right